of the dais, dear friends, in connection with the Kerala Yatra, which is to be started from tomorrow morning from Kasaragod to Trivandrum. Two important conferences are arranged along with it, one in Karnataka, another one in Tamil Nadu. Nilgiri district of Tamil Nadu and the Dakshin Kannada Sunni movements always working associated with the Kerala state Sunni movement. Here this yatra in Kerala is a campaign of all Sunni associations and organizations together, and this campaign is being conducted since 4 months, and it is ending with the Kerala Yatra. Mangalore, the historical place, education hub, industrial city, and a most important center of cultures, religion, where the people from Islam, Hinduism, Christianism and all other religions are living together with harmony and brotherhood. Humanity, it is being questioned in the world. We can say the era where Sayyidina Muhammadur Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam came to the people. Makkah, history was calling that era as dark age. Why? Because of the the culture of the people. That time, they were giving importance to three things, 3 W's, which history calls 3 W's: wine, war and women. They were burying the child. If the child is born, the newborn is a female baby, they buried this baby, and the people were not happy with a female child. In today's newspaper, today's media itself, we could see 2 incidents of this kind. One in Bangalore, one baby called Imrana was harassed, and she is struggling for life under the in ICU, in the hospital, in the ventilator. This baby is striving for life. Why this baby was very cruelly beaten by her father? Because she is a female baby. Another report came from Bhopal, the Madhya Pradesh. A gentleman or a man, or can we call he a man? He is a human being or an animal, we cannot say. Just like Quran said, "Ulaika kal an'am, bal hum adall." Uncivilized people, they are like animals, or they are worse than animal. In Bhopal, this guy killed his baby for the sake of being girl, for the sake of being female baby. He killed by giving some narcotic medicine. You see, the same thing is being we are seeing here. Alcoholism and living for money, killing anybody only for the sake of few silver coin, gold coin. No, but very, very silly currency. People are killing brothers, sisters, parents. No safety in the house. No safety for children from their parents, and no safety feeling for parents from their own kids. In all this way we are seeing anti-humanity all over the world. Here it is our responsibility to awaken the people, whoever them, whether they are from any religion, we have to awaken them. So it is a very important campaign, and all the people from all the walks of life, they prizing this yatra and this message for the sake of its importance of this message, it to be awakened. So here the scholars, Islamic scholars, spiritual leaders and Hindu spiritual leaders, Christian leaders and other political leaders, all the community leaders have to join their hands to awaken the community, awaken the society, to remind them humanity. Here the animals are being ashamed in front of the human being. The Almighty created human being with thinking power. Man is an animal, but he is a thinking animal, so he can think. He should work according to the thoughts. There is righteous path. He have to think and follow the good people. The real way to find the real path, the straight path, not only to think by himself. His thoughts, sometimes it may misguide him. So, you have to follow the good people and good books. And here the government and authorities, all the leadership should come towards this campaign, come towards this important message. Here I don't want to prolong in front of you while you are waiting the very important speeches of the religious and spiritual leaders from different religion and also different personalities, many of the speakers on the dais. Where Sheikh Abu Bakr, he is leading this yatra, why he has been giving his life to promote this message by educating people, by teaching them through preachers and giving them education and shelter, and by doing many of humanitarian and relief activities. Markaz al-Thaqafat al-Sunniyya, Markaz, it means center. It is the center of the Muslim leadership in India. Markaz is educating 20,000 students at its campus and more than 500,000 students all over India in hundreds of schools, colleges, and its mercy, its helping hand is reaching to all the people from all castes and creeds. Markaz humanitarian activities especially in northeast, very backward and downtrodden people living in West Bengal, Assam, Tripura, Jharkhand and Bihar states, and the education activities of Markaz in Gujarat, Kashmir, Delhi and all other parts of India. Karnataka is the most influenced state after Kerala, more number of Sakafis, scholars, other than Kerala is from Karnataka. And more units of this organization and more humanitarian activities all reaching to Karnataka out of Kerala among all the states. So this time I would like to congratulate the organizers of this program and wish all of you a successful humanitarian life with a very good humanity concept. May Allah Almighty bless all of us and give tawfiq. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂಧುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಷಮೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಾನವತೆಯ ಬಗೆಗಿರುವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಳಜಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಆಭಾರಿಗಳು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಪೇಜಾವರ ಮಠದ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ರಾವ್ ಪೇಜಾವರ್, ಜನಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಾಸಕರಾದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಿ ರಮಾನಾಥ ರೈ, ಮರ್ಕಜ್ನ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಕುಂಜಿ ಸಕಾಫಿ ಕೊಲ್ಲಂ ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಗಣ್ಯರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಗುರುತಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನವತೆಯ ಸಂದೇಶ ನೀಡಲು ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮದ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀ 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 ಪೇಜಾವರ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಗಳನ್ನ ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
ಯೋಂತ ಪ್ರವಿಶ್ಯ ಮಮ ವಾಕ್ಯಮಿಮಾಂ ಪ್ರಸುಪ್ತಾಂ ಸಂಜೀವಯತಿ ಅಖಿಲ ಶಕ್ತಿಧರ ಸಧಾಮ್ನ ಅನ್ಯಾಂಶ್ಚ ಹಸ್ತ